Serious Minds Brain Tonic was created to sharpen the mind by protecting cells and increasing neurotransmitters associated with learning and memory. This is the Serious Minds Brain Tonic. The Resurrection Formula. This male reproductive tonic elixir is the resurrection you've been looking for. It is a stimulating sexual tonic with mild androgen-like effects that is nourishing to the reproductive system. You can order them at www.professorgriff.me and www.seriousmindsinstitute.com. Just call 678-557-2919. Your health is your wealth. Peace.
Do your children love learning? At the Institute for Self-Mastery, we've been homeschooling for 10 years. We didn't just hop on this because of what's going on now. Check us out, the Institute for Self-Mastery, ismhomeschool.org. Peace.
Check what? Greetings. Are we on? Are we on? Are we on and on and on and on? Are we on and on and on and on? Are we on and on and on and on? Let me see. Are we on and on and on and on? Are we on? Peace, Quan. What's good? All right, Shanika Hill. All right, everybody on IG, what's good? Tactical. Hold up. Tactical Atlanta Defense. Peace. What's good? Tactical Tangerine Defense. Peace. Tactical Tangerine Defense. Dope name. I like that. All right. I just think all the Tangerine Tactical Defenses and the Serious Arms and this gun club and that gun club and would all kind of come together so we can at least form some kind of body where we can kind of make a serious impact on what's going on. Not only in the gun world, but in the hood. Because that's what I want to talk about that tonight. So maybe Tactical Tangerine Defense want to come on and say a few words. If so, let me know. Any other gun enthusiasts out there, any other people that's out there that want to help us with this conversation, and the conversation that I speak of is President Biden announces 6 executive orders dealing with gun control. Notice the language, gun control. All right, but before we do that, this is Professor Griff, y'all already know, and this is our Serious Minds RNTV, and I changed the time. I'm definitely not coming on at night unless it's something special, but in a few hours I will be doing Nick Cannon was on Corey Holcomb's podcast speaking on y'all's interview. All right, the flamethrower, send it to me. Let me hear what he said. I want to know. Yeah. All right. All right. But in the meantime, in between time, family, I am doing the Serious Cipher tonight at 7 o'clock. So if you're a part of our Serious Cipher, yeah, that's the conversation we have with no interruptions and say what we want to say and how we need to say it so the word can definitely get out to the people. It's on Zoom. In order for you to get on Zoom to be part of the conversation, you have to go to www.professorgriff.me, join up, hit the Serious Cipher, make it happen. Um, that's it. I know he was. I know. Because that gun lobby is too powerful basically for him to kind of deal with, to be honest with you. And he don't he don't he don't want to do that. He don't want to take them people on like that. He truly really don't. Um I'm not saying to you that the gun lobby is too powerful, but you're talking about whew, millions and millions of guns that are out there and millions of gun owners. Yeah, that all walks of life, every stratosphere, every religion, every political persuasion, every group, every ethnic group, every yeah. So that is a lot to take on, bro. It is a lot to take on, and yeah. Anyway, we need to have that discussion. All right. In the meantime, in between time, yeah. All right. So between 3 and 4, this is the new time I'm coming on every single day. Um, and in some cases, I think I might be able to muster up um a Freestyle Friday in the mix. Um, I'm not sure when I'm supposed to get out of YouTube prison, but I'll see. Um, they didn't send me a notice and say you're out of prison. They just said, yeah, Lawrence Law Worrell, Strong Island, big bro. All right, Strong Island is in the building. All right. Salute to everyone, man. If you have benefited from anything that I had to say or that the Serious Minds family posted up, put up, dialogue that we have, please show your appreciation by sending some kind of donation and just say, yo, Griff, for real, I got that stimulus check, son. I'm just saying. All right, I got a few dollars left. Let me support the cause. You got any of them hats left? I'm gonna be like, then I'll reach over here like this and be like, yup. You can get the both of the Sankofas, gray and black. All right. Then I hit you with the Ivra, which some of y'all ain't caught up yet, still thinking this is the Illuminati symbol. Y'all need to go study. All right. So I got different colors. All right. So support the cause. Supporting the cause doesn't necessarily mean you got to give somebody some money. You can purchase something. You could join the Serious Cipher. You could become a member. You could um um you could sign up for the Alternative Black Studies course. You could do this right now as we speak today. You could give your word that when me and Shane Shakur shoot tomorrow and go through this editing process of getting these techniques down pat. You could say that you're gonna support the cause. All right. Peace, black woman. The JEG, what's going on? Tell BedX, man, as far as that chess match, yo, she did me in. She just ducked out on me. She beat me in one game of chess, and then she gonna talk about me, and then I can't even catch up with her. Then I run up on her on the block. She like, yeah, man, you know, for real, black man tried to try me, man. Try to make this move right here. I was like, swell. Did him in. Left him there bleeding. It's like, thanks, BedX. Really appreciate that. Not to be heard of again. I don't know where you at. But I heard you up on the block bragging, though, that you beat black man at chess. Come on back. I'm going to say that in my Spramma voice, man, for real. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about Biden announces 6 executive orders on gun control. All right. And then he nominates a new ATF boss. All right. Alcohol, tobacco, and firearms. That's what ATF stands for. I told y'all about the alphabet, boys. Y'all didn't believe Professor Griffin. All right, so let's get on up to speed. All right. Biden is tightening regulations requiring buyers of ghost guns to undergo background checks. All right, family, let's stop right here. I don't know what you're talking about, John Trey. Did you read the article? Come on, bro. Now, you know, John Trey, I don't debate. But if I have a conversation with you, with anybody that I know online like this, because you putting something up publicly, you know I'm going to question you on it. What does the article say? Did you do the cross-referencing? Did you do the research? What do you mean it's not looking good? All right, so John Trey, do me a favor. We're going to wait on you, John Trey. What is a ghost gun? What is a ghost gun? That's the language that they're using in the article. What is a ghost gun, family? How you get the merchandise, fam? You can hit me up. Text me 678-557-2919. 678-557-2919. 678-557-2919. Or go on my website, www.professorgriff.me, to get the merch. I got some hats. I got some mags, AR-15 mags. What else do I got? Some classes. Not glasses, classes. Oh, just hit me up. I'll let you know I got popping off. All right. Always making sure we're not able to protect ourselves. You're right about that, John Trey. But now, what is a ghost gun? A ghost can already know. I don't even know what that means, bro. You got to put that in English. I don't even know what that means. What is a ghost gun, family? What is a ghost gun? Peace. Wait, what's good with you, man? What's happening with you? I'm still waiting on my answer, family. Come on. This is Serious Minds. This is not them other platforms. This is not them other people on YouTube or Facebook. What is a ghost? Educate me. I don't know either. Okay. Thank you very much, Quan, for saying that. Since Quan said educator and she don't know, if you take a lower, do I have a gun around here that I can show y'all? A lower. Let me see. Hold on. Let me get a gun so I can show you. All right, I do have a firearm. And just for the sake of the Joe Bidens out in the world, the liberals, this gun is clear. This is the magazine well. It is clear, but just for safety, we are going to clear it. All right. Hold on. Let me back this up so y'all can see. All right. So, yeah. Let me do it like this. All right. Can y'all see it now? Okay. Magazine well. All right. Clear. All right. I'm going to clear it in front of you. I'm also going to do a double clear. That means I'm going to rest the butt stock. All right. Or the brace, pardon me, against my hip. I'm going to bring the charging handle back. I'm going to press this button right here. You can't see it. Let me make sure you can see it. Just for this sake. All right, here we go. Button here. Right here. I'm going to pull the charging handle back. I'm going to press this button right here. All right. It's going to lock it back, lock the bolt back, and it's clear. It's clear. All right. So for the assholes that are watching this that want to kick up dust and send me nasty messages. All right. This is an AR-15. All right. So ghost gun. What a ghost gun is, if you buy the lower receiver. All right. And the lower receiver is different than the upper and the lower. They're two different parts. All right. You can take different parts from different guns. mix, match, put them together, build them in your bedroom, your house, in your garage, wherever, and put them together. And sometimes criminals and other people do not register it. So now you got a gun, all right, that didn't come the way you bought it, and you took the parts off, swapped them out, all right? And now you have a gun that's a ghost because it's not registered, all right? Right. So, Taylor, Timmy, you're right. They do it all the time. You understand what I'm saying? If you've been in the gun game long enough, you know, like I have a whole shelf over there full of gun parts and pieces and whatever. I'm not a gunsmith. I'm not the gun dude to put guns together. I don't do that. That's just not what I do. I'm not saying other people don't do it. They do it. That's on them. But you can take parts and put this together. You could probably have this together in about 30 minutes. Probably not as fly as this one with the sexy red lingerie on it, but I'm just saying. All right. So now Biden announces 6 executive orders on gun control. All right. Now, he is talking about, in the first part of the article, Biden tightens regulations requiring buyers of ghost guns. Listen to the language. If someone is buying a ghost gun, it's like, come on, man. You already know. You're buying this up off the block. Your dude put it together. And even if some of the parts are legal, you're still swapping parts out and yada, 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 whoopty, whoopty, whoop. All right. You're not sitting in the parking lot of the liquor store filling out a form to send in so the gun can be registered. So come on, fam. Come on, man. Come on. Stop. Hold on. All right. There we go. So ghost guns. So watch the language and how they're presenting this thing. Biden is tightening regulations requiring buyers of ghost guns to undergo background check. Yeah. I would like for Joe Schmo, whomever that has 20 quote unquote illegal guns that haven't been registered, so to speak, the ones that are out there committing these crimes. Yeah, Joe, I'd like for them to kind of register illegal guns also. That shit ain't gonna happen. The criminals, the mere fact that they're criminals, are not giving up their guns. No, Shabaka the Rebel, you're wrong. So it's not a customized gun. My gun is perfectly legal and I customized it. And the way I customized my gun, I went through an FFL dealer and I went to a gunsmith to actually have those things put on there, and my gun is registered. Matter of fact, my gun is registered in a couple of places. That one right there. Because I now have to send it to my insurance company. Right? So, yeah. Zakia, I've been knowing you for a long time. You know you need to stop. You don't need to be scared of guns. Guns don't go off by themselves. All right? So now, let's finish with this. President Biden, in his first gun control measure since taking office, announced a half a dozen executive actions Thursday aimed at addressing the proliferation of gun violence across the nation that he called an epidemic and an international embarrassment. I'm just saying, I'm not playing the race card. Where was you, Sloppy Joe? Because you was the vice president when all the gun violence was going on in reference to them people in uniform gunning down black people. Where were you at, bro? Where were you at? It's actually a public health crisis, Joe Biden said. Public health crisis. It's a public health crisis. Come on, family. Crack wasn't a public health crisis? How it devastated the black community. Heroin wasn't a health crisis. How it devastated the black community. You locking up millions of black people with the laws that you manufactured and constructed and orchestrated and ran through lawmakers' hands that locked black people up. That wasn't a health crisis. That's right, Zakia Abdullah. You're right. I took you to the gun range personally. Just you and I. I gave you my personal attention. I held your hand. And when you start crying, I hugged you. Yeah. I even gave you a vegan cookie. So come on. So I'm saying, hold on for a second. Quan said, wow, all these executive laws being passed and nothing for black people specifically. Exactly. So all of these things that you could pass laws on and sign executive orders for, nothing for us. So if you want to quail gun violence, let's start out with talking about racism, white supremacy, and let's begin to quail it on that level. Can we do that? No, can't do that. We can't quail it starting with that. Okay. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to keep saying this. The only way that you're going to neutralize the bad guy with the gun is to have what? A good guy with a gun. Right or wrong? His Thursday announcement delivers on a pledge Biden made last month to take what he termed immediate common sense steps. Immediate common sense steps to address gun violence. Then why don't you address the gun violence and leave the gun owners, legal gun owners, alone? To address also after a series of mass shootings, which you use to play on the fear of the people, right? After a series of mass shootings drew renewed attention to the issue, his announcement came the same day as yet another shooting, this one in South Carolina, where 5 people were killed. So using and whipping up the fear and the anxiety centered around the shootings. All right? Now, while the people are up in arms and they have fear, this is the Hegelian dialectic principle playing out right in front of our face, or faces. So here we go. Wait for the next mass shooting. And then, so let's do 2 things, family, okay? And let's be smart about this. This is serious minds, right? All right, let's look up the definition of what they said a mass shooting is. I'll wait. Oftentimes they may change the language. They may not say mass shooting. Sometimes they may say shooting. Definition of mass shooting. I definitely don't want to do Wikipedia. How is mass shooting defined? House Majority Leader Nancy Pelosi, Democrat from California, speaks with reporters on Capitol Hill in Washington, Wednesday, September 20th. Blah, 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 blah. How many people must die in a shooting before it's termed a mass shooting? Someone said 4 people, 2 people, or none at all. One strict definition used in the past by federal government says at least 4 persons, 4 victims must be killed. Much broader criteria requires at least 4 victims be injured, though not necessarily killed. All right. Other definitions land somewhere in the middle. Family. Did they not say a few years ago that the largest mass shooting of people on American soil, pardon me, happened in Las Vegas? So let me just ask a basic question. How come we don't hear about that anymore? How come we don't hear about that anymore? So this article says there's no legal definition as prominent gun violence researcher Garen, not Karen, but Garen Wintemute. Wintemute. Name is Wintemute. Wintemute of University of California at Davis told us there isn't a right or wrong here. She made her claim in a letter to House Speaker Paul Ryan the day after the Las Vegas shooting that left at least 59 people dead and injured, more than 500 people. Can I just... How many people have to shoot how many guns in order to injure 500 people and kill 59 people? Why don't y'all think they talk about this? Today, our nation woke up to the news of the worst mass shooting in our history, claiming the lives of 58 innocent people. Just a few minutes ago, they said 59 men and women in Las Vegas. Nearly 12,000 Americans have been killed by guns within 273 mass shootings in 2017. Are y'all listening to these numbers? Of which, how many of those people dealing with race categories you think were white as opposed to how many was black? And add in mental illness, add in drugs, add in the music, add in not having jobs, the pressure in society, economic situation in America. Pelosi went on to urge Congress to pass a bipartisan King-Thompson legislation to strengthen gun background checks. Every lower that I own, that serial number is attached to my name. I cannot take a gun that I put my name on it with that serial number attached to me and just sell it without some paperwork. If I bought it with my name on it, my name and that serial, I'm going to follow that gun. All right? Okay. So let's keep these things in mind. Pelosi tallied the 273 mass shootings relies on the broad definition of at least 4 or more people killed or injured. If you do the study on, I don't know why mass shootings, how many in the race categories, and then let's develop another category. How many were killed with ARs or rifles, and how many were killed with handguns? So unless we are bringing the receipts to have an intelligent conversation about it, U.S. Today reported 271 incidents with a total of 1,358 victims. Now, I'm not being facetious and I'm not being funny, but how many people die from eating fast food every year? And you tell me which number is greater. How many people die from cigarette smoke? Either first or second hand. How many people die from car accidents? And tell me that number is greater than the gun violence numbers. Some of the mass shootings they're carrying out, we do have to admit, with AR-style rifles. Whether it's long rifle, short barrel rifle, whatever. Uzis, Draco, MAC-10, whatever. But now, how many have they blamed on the AR platform? So, yep, how many people are stabbed to death? How many people are bludgeoned to death? How many people drown? How many people overdose? And then the suicide rate? So my point is, what is the overall fear and what is the objective? You probably get the gun violence news and the black on black crime headlines because that's what they want you to get. Aubrey Garner, you're absolutely correct. First comes the registration, then comes the confiscation. Because they know who has whatever many guns wherever. All right? Come on. No, let's be honest. Don't put on the screen more gun violence deaths than any health crisis. Nope. They're not giving you the correct numbers about the health crisis. How many people have died from getting needles stuck in their arm with that thing? You know, we can't say certain words on here, so you'll know what I'm talking about. More people died of that than gun violence. Hotep, more. Hotep, hit the damn deck. My record's dangerous. What's up, bro? No, after you get that thing stuck in your arm, you're not protesting, you're not kicking up any dust because you're gonna walk around here like a goddamn zombie. And while we're talking about that, if I could just speak in code right quick so y'all could kind of pick up on what I'm saying. And I need y'all to help me out if I'm not using the right coded language. All right? Shane, you listening? I need you to help me out with this coded language. So your man's in them, him, ended up with a drug overdose the other day, right? Did they say what drug? And did he not get that thing put in his arm a week or so ago? Help me out. So y'all tell me what drug overdose. Come on, talk to me. I'm hoping for it. I got time today. Is anybody saying what drugs? Speed, crack, pills, meth. What? Some new shit, combination shit, what? Like what? Did he sniff some fat girl's underarm? What happened? Talk to me, fam. Derek Bailey, you're absolutely correct. No, they never said what drug. Why? Why? Listen, in this case, don't look at what they're saying, look at what they're not saying. Come on, family. Come on. Love you too, Melina Prather. I finally got your name right. See how quick I said that? Like, rolled off my tongue like, bow. No, I'm only playing. Come on. They never said. You're right, beautiful black skin. There's so much going on right now. What we need to do, everybody press the reset button and just stop, pause for a minute. Get centered and get grounded. All right? Let me tell y'all something. They've admitted recently, some of them have admitted recently, that the nanoparticles come with these chemtrails that we've been inhaling and breathing have now become part of our system. So to activate these things with whatever frequency or whatever is very possible. To put that thing in your body, right? You sedate it for the rest of your life. Because now it alters DNA and everything else. Come on, fam. Come on, fam. We gotta no. Don't take Professor Griff's word for it. You do your research and study. Because sometimes when you don't jump on the story, because you haven't heard me talk about DMX, sit back, step back for a minute, get quiet, look at what people are saying, be like, okay. And then look at what they're not saying. See, you thought, but because the man lived the life the way he lives his life, you thought drug overdose meant, oh, yeah, he must be, yeah. Come on. And most of y'all were waiting for DMX to check out. I do have to admit, a lot of y'all sent out your prayers, positive energy. Yeah. So come on. So family, let's be a little bit more focused. On our understanding or the developing our understanding of, and let me, our understanding of what these stories aren't saying. But let me just say this right here. I come on every day simply because I want to be able to piece apart these things to see what these stories mean to us and how we can decode them and get and develop some kind of understanding from them. So as Joe Biden signs these executive orders, hold on, I'm looking for a 1 through 6. Said he hasn't done. Each of these executive actions will start to address the epidemic. Damn, it's an epidemic now of gun violence. Black people been killing black people in the hood. It wasn't no epidemic then. Throughout the pandemic. You and Hillary Clinton, Sloppy Joe and Hillary Clinton was calling us super predators and all kind of stuff. I don't give my opinion on here. I'm trying to help decode some of the facts because you have to have a degree in decoding the language of racism, white supremacy. All right? Because anything else that you think you understand will only confuse you. Am I right or wrong, fam? So this is what we have to do every single day, reading through these headlines. The DMX thing, the Derek Chauvin case, the executive orders. And while we're talking about laws and laws being passed, what is the sister's name in Atlanta? They did not charge her. Georgia. Charge. Knocking on Kim's door. Okay, hold on for a second. Okay. They says we're going to fight this, says attorneys for Georgia lawmaker with 2 felonies after knocking on Governor Kemp's door. Hold on. All right, so I'm not sure. I think I heard, I saw a later headline. It says they're not going to charge her. First, they was going to charge her, and they was attempting to give her 8 years in prison. Sister Park Cannon. All right. What he was trying to charge you with. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Anyway. Kemp had the nerve to say they were expanding the right to vote in Georgia. How are you doing that with voter suppression? So now they're putting the pressure on the Democrats. Says the law is a powerful grab by Republicans who are threatened by Joe Biden's presidential victory in Georgia in November and the twin Democratic victories of U.S. Senator Raphael Warnock and Jon Ossoff in January. But because of that, the Republicans now are striking back in the best way that they know how. Quan, you're absolutely correct. And I think, but because of the idea now that black people are exercising their Second Amendment right, which they said we had the right to bear arms. But I think what we need to do is once we exercise that right, we need to learn some safety, some training, get some training, get educated on the law and legal protection. That's my thing. That's not a Professor Griff commercial. My firearms safety classes, but that's what we need. There's a lot of gunplay going on Shane's block. I mean, excuse me. There's a lot of gunplay going on in the black community. I want us to be responsible gun owners. What's wrong with that? Didn't your grandfather always have that little raggedy 38 that he kept in his bed in the top drawer? Y'all know where it's at. Stop playing. So come on, fam. Let's read between the lines of what these people are saying, because we already know that these people are not giving up their guns. You could be dumb enough to line up at the gun buyback program, or the gun freeze for government cheese program, or the Michael Jackson was part of giving free Michael Jackson tickets away if you would just come surrender your guns. Your goddamn mind. How are good law-abiding citizens in America supposed to protect themselves? With spitballs, slingshots, yelling at someone? No. You know and understand the mentality of these people in America, especially in America. All right? Their idea of law is might makes right. And might don't make right. Just because a husband is stronger and bigger and can bully his wife, that don't make you right, dude, because you can beat her. Might don't make right. Right makes it right. But we understand Sloppy Joe got to speak to a certain constituency. Sloppy Joe got to speak to a certain group of people in the language that they understand. Yeah. And then you have to criminalize other people to make sure they never have guns. So with all of that said, family, do your research and sign up for Professor Griff's gun class. All right? Come on. Today, probably at about 9 o'clock tonight, I'm going to come on. I'm going to let y'all know that I've actually posted up on my Serious Minds Institute website where you can sign up for the gun classes. I'm going to post all 3 of them. All right? The first one is this Saturday in Atlanta. All right? At Shaw Bates Studio. The next one after that is April 24th. All right? At the outdoor range. So bring your AR-15s and let's practice, and let's practice safety. Let's do some training. Let's get educated, and let's talk legal protection. All right. The one after that is May 15th at the Georgia firing line. All right, it's handgun 2 class. So if you're already familiar with handguns, we're gonna step it up. All right. I'm going to post all 3 of them on my website tonight. Do not go on ProfessorGriff.me looking for the information. All right. Go to SeriousMindsInstitute.com. Can y'all repeat after me? SeriousMindsInstitute.com. SeriousMindsInstitute.com. Go there tonight. I'll have them, all 3 of them up where you can register and you can join. If you're having trouble doing that, just text me. 678-557-2919. 678-557-2919. 678-557-2919. Dan, thank you for the donation. As always, man, Dan be stepping up to the plate. All right. Okay. So come on, fam. Let's make some things happen. Let's educate one another. All right. I'm not sure if y'all saw it already, but I put out a video that's circulating around where we're doing dry fire training, meaning you don't have to spend a lot of money on ammo. We're doing dry fire training. All right. And that's a series of training and drills that you need for dry firing. All right. Cool. All right. All right, family. Inshallah, I will see y'all a little bit later on tonight, 9 o'clock, when I announce that I put the stuff up on the site. And then, inshallah, I will see y'all tomorrow. Are they still 3D printing guns? I'm sure they are. But you still got to have the necessary tools to put them together and make them and the know-how. All right. Loud and Flavor. Griff, what do you think about Donald Trump? What kind of question is that? Yeah. Go listen to my song, Now the End Begins. All right, fam. I love y'all to life. I got to get ready to get out of here and get back to work. All right. Peace. Quan, stay up. All right. Don't hurt nobody. Quan, don't hurt nobody. We'll figure out what that S stands for real. All right, Miss Simpson. Jessica Rabbit. Drew. Derek. Peace, y'all. I gotta go. Peace. Oh, did I mention? I failed to mention April 18th, Sunday, April 18th, 7 o'clock. Myself and Soleil. And we're going to add on a few other speakers. We're going to be talking about the weaponization of black music. Weaponization of black music. And we're going to keep our finger on the pulse of what's going on around the world in reference to make that trip to Egypt happen in November. All right? Y'all stay in tune with me, in touch with me, so we can make this thing happen. All right? Sunday, April 18th, 7 o'clock. The weaponization of black music. All right? All right, fam. Peace.
Serious Minds Brain Tonic was created to sharpen the mind by protecting cells and increasing neurotransmitters associated with learning and memory. This is the Serious Minds Brain Tonic. The Resurrection Formula. This male reproductive tonic elixir is the resurrection you've been looking for. It is a stimulating sexual tonic with mild androgen-like effects that is nourishing to the reproductive system. You can order them at www.professorgriff.me and www.seriousmindsinstitute.com. Just call 678-557-2919. Your health is your wealth. Peace.
Do your children love learning? At the Institute for Self-Mastery, we've been homeschooling for 10 years. We didn't just hop on this because of what's going on now. Check us out, the Institute for Self-Mastery, ismhomeschool.org. Peace.
Five, four, three, two,
Technology,
one.
CERT, pistol training, and dry fire drills. Professor Griff, USCCA firearms instructor. Stealth, STELP, safety, training, education, and legal protection. CERT, pistol training, and dry fire drills. For training classes, email us at seriousmindsinfo@gmail.com. That's SIRIUSMINDZ info@gmail.com, or call 678-557-2919. Log on to www.professorgriff.me or www.seriousmindsinstitute.com. Thank you very much.